What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with some more MTG Arena. This time, we have been, first of all, we've been doing a lot, at least on the channel, of Ikoria Limited. And now there has been a reintroduction of a historic set, as it says here, Amonkhet Remastered.
Yes.
Which, by the way, Amy and I were saying,
is sick.
yeah, we were saying before we started how awesome this art for Hazoret is. MTG Arena's first draftable historic set. So, when we first started playing competitive digital Magic on this channel, we started with Amonkhet block, Amonkhet / Hour of Devastation. And so now we're doing it on Arena, because obviously back then it wasn't on Arena, it was on Magic Online. And so now we can do sealed.
Has it been that long? Oh my god.
I know, right?
No way.
Yep. Yep. I mean, hey, it's been a while, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's sealed or premier draft, and as we kind of saw with Ikoria, when we went through that, it's probably a little bit better, and correct me if I'm wrong, but something that you prefer is to be able to kind of know the cards a little bit better before we jump into a situation where we are timed with our picks.
Correct.
And stuff. So sealed is going to be our way to go today.
The picture for the draft was awesome, though. The mummy.
Oh, the mummy. Yeah, it's Rest in Peace. It's like sick new art for Rest in Peace.
That's really cool.
Really, really cool. Okay. So we can only enter this for 2,000 gems, not for gold.
Are these supposed to be locusts?
I think so. And but here we can do a regular entry, but that's because this is draft versus sealed. So
Locusts. Locusts.
yes.
I said locusts.
Oh. You just pluralized a plural.
Right.
Okay. All right. I mean, hey, you do you, I guess. All right. So are you ready to start our sealed? Open up our packs and see what we get. Okay. Let's hope for some good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff. This set had some good stuff, though.
It sure does. And did.
Well, the Torment of Hailfire is good, right?
Torment of Hailfire is fine.
Oh, it just has sick art.
But yeah, it's amazing art. X black for a sorcery. Repeat the following process X times. Each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
So it's basically their choice. They either sack a permanent or discard a card. And if they don't want to do either of those, they lose 3 life. And you do that X times.
Okay.
Throne of the God Pharaoh. At the beginning of your end step, by the way, this is 2 mana legendary artifact. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the number of tapped creatures you control. God Pharaoh's Gift is a 7 mana artifact. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may exile a creature from your graveyard. If you do, you get a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie, and it gains haste until end of turn. Okay, we have Vizier of Many Faces. 2 blue for a Shapeshifter Cleric, 0/0. But you may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield.
Okay.
Except if Vizier of Many Faces was embalmed, the token has no mana cost, it's white, and it's a zombie in addition to its other types.
Wow.
And embalmed, don't forget, you can pay the embalm cost, exile this card from your graveyard, and that's when it comes in as a white zombie token.
Okay.
Then we have Mouth to Feed.
Oh.
Both sorceries, but again, don't forget the Aftermath on the right-hand side is the card that can, or the part that can only be cast from your graveyard. So the left-hand side is what you would cast from your hand. And so Mouth, for 3 mana, you make this 3/3 green hippo that you see on the right. And then...
Looks badass.
Yes, and then when it is in your... Or if and when it's in your graveyard and you want to cast Feed, you have to tap 3 and a green, sorcery speed, draw a card for each creature you control with power 3 or greater.
Wow. All right.
And last but not least, Champion of Ronus is 3 and a green for a 3/3 Jackal Warrior. You may exert it as it attacks, which, if you recall, it just means that it won't untap during your next untap step, but it will untap the turn after that. And when you do, you may put a creature card, any creature card from your hand, onto the battlefield. Okay. So if we have high-cost creatures, this is great, because you basically play it on turn 4, or God forbid if you can ramp it out and get it out earlier, you can play it earlier than turn 4, attack with it on the next turn after you play it, and get your biggest creature out on the field for free.
Yeah.
And then the only trade-off is this doesn't untap during your next untap step. So what do you think of just the rares so far?
I mean, fine-ish.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. All right, so let's see. Jesus. Let's see what our other whoa, our white looks nuts.
Yeah.
We've got triple compulsory rest.
Okay.
1 and a white for basically a pacifism. Can't attack or block, but it would gain 2 sack and they gain 2 life. So technically there's that. But we have 3 of them.
I was looking at Haven of Enduring Hope. I remember that one being good. Am I making that up?
It's not bad. It's a 5 mana 3/3 flyer, and when it enters we gain 3 life.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm looking at compulsory rest.
Okay.
I'm looking at Fan Bearer.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one being good.
It's a single white mana 1/2, and then for 2 mana and tap it, we can tap target creature. Any creature.
Nice.
Excuse me. Gustwalker. We have double Gustwalker. This card is insane in this format. It is a 2 mana 2/2. You can exert it as it attacks, and when you do, it becomes a 3/3 flyer until end of turn.
Whoa, okay.
And we have 2 of those.
Awesome.
And we have a Desert's Hold. 2 and a white for an enchant creature. When it enters, if you control a desert or there's a desert in your graveyard, you gain 3 life. That is somewhat immaterial because you put this on a creature, enchanted creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. So we basically have 4 pacifism effects in white.
That's pretty sweet.
It's incredible. Very, very cool. Okay. Yeah, I like this quite a fair amount. We can exert this 3/1, and when we do, we prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to it this turn. We could play blue because we have the Cartouche of Knowledge.
Yeah, I saw that.
1 and a blue.
A cartouche from a mile away.
1 and a blue for a Cartouche Aura. Enchant creature you control. When it enters, we draw a card, and the creature has +1/+1 and flying.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very, very good. Essence Scatter to counter a creature spell. Spellweaver Eternal is a 2 mana 2/1 with Prowess and Afflict 2. So whenever this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses 2 life.
What's the prowess again?
Whenever we cast a non-creature spell, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
Okay.
Winds of Rebuke, for 2 mana instant speed, we bounce a non-land permanent to its owner's hand, and then we and our opponent each mill 2 cards.
Yeah, look at that wicked art. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so cool.
Good old Kefnet, man. So cool. Seer of the Last Tomorrow is fine. It's more milling, which I probably... because we only have 1. What did I say?
Lost.
Oh, yes. Last Tomorrow. We do have double Hieroglyphic Illumination, draw 2 cards, cycling for a blue, which is great.
Gorgeous picture. Wow.
Yes. We have the Vizier, which we saw, obviously. Yeah. We have a Striped Riverwinder.
Oh.
A 5/5 hexproof for 7.
Jeez.
Or we could cycle it for 1 if we get it early on. Okay. We have double Floodwaters. 6 mana, return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hands, cycling 2. That's pretty great. We have Vizier of the Anointed, 3 and a blue for a 2/4. When it enters, we can search our library for a creature with Eternalize or Embalm, put it into our graveyard, and then shuffle. And when we activate an Eternalize or Embalm ability, we draw a card. Okay. Baleful Amit was like my favorite card from this set.
He's so cute. Look at him.
Oh, he's so awesome. He's a crocodile demon.
He looks furry, though.
He does, yeah.
But he's so cute. We have Liliana's Defeat.
Yeah, we have Liliana's Defeat. Destroy a black creature or black planeswalker. So it's specific color hate, so these weren't as good. Final reward is 5 mana, exile a creature at instant speed.
Another cartouche.
The black cartouche gives +1/+1 and lifelink, and when it enters, we can put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. Very, very cool.
Unburden.
It's discarding cards. Ooh, we have double green cartouche.
Oh.
And a greater sandworm.
Ooh.
Champion of Ronus. We have the mouth to feed.
I always love some good green.
Can we be green-white here?
Doesn't look like we have a lot of green, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
We have Appeal Authority. There.
Oh, what?
Appeal Authority? Right there.
Oh, appeal to authority.
Oh,
until end of turn, target creature gets trample. Target creature gains trample and +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures you control. And then when it's in our graveyard, we can cast authority, tap up to 2 target creatures your opponents control. Creatures you control gain vigilance until end of turn. Okay, so basically what this wants you to do is be able to cast both at the same time. We give one of our creatures trample and +1,000,000, and then tap their 2 best blockers and give all our guys vigilance.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it does. It sure does. There's the River Hoopoe.
Ooh.
He's very cool. We have the Honored Crop Captain, which is cool as well. But yeah, I think there's Hazoret's Monument, makes our red spells cheaper. I think let's see what our green and white looks like. Start to finish, we can make warriors, and then if we had black, we could sack a creature to destroy a creature. It's a little expensive. But yeah, we can do Appeal to Authority in the deck. Dissenter's Deliverance to destroy an artifact doesn't seem great.
No.
Life Goes On, no thank you.
I remember this one being bad, right?
Ultra Cultivator's not great, yeah. This card's great, though. Exemplar of Strength. It's an uncommon, and we got 2 of them.
It's Lando.
It is Lando Calrissian, absolutely.
Definitely is.
It's not. I am relatively certain it's a woman.
No. It's
Her upper lip looks like a mustache, but it is not.
Oh, I can see it now. Yeah.
Anyway, so it's a 2 mana.
It's like the inside of her mouth.
Yes.
So it's like all shadowy. Yeah.
It's a 2 mana 4/4. But when it enters the battlefield, we put 3 -1/-1 counters on target creature we control. Any creature.
Okay.
So it's likely going to be itself, but maybe not. And it says whenever it attacks, we remove a -1/-1 counter from it, and if we do, we gain a life.
Oh, okay.
Beneath the Sands, we would get lands. We don't need that, so let's do double Exemplar, double Cartouche of Strength, Mouth to Feed. What is Sidewinder Naga? As long as we control a desert or there's a desert in our graveyard, it gets +1/+1 Trample. But otherwise, it's a 3 mana 3/2. We can come back to that. Watchful Naga, we can exert it to draw a card. Okay, that's not bad. Champion definitely gets in. Greater Sandworm gets in.
Yeah, that's all our green now.
Yes, and that's fine. Then we go to our white, because there's a fair bit of white that's going in.
Yeah.
Juror's Resolve is a no. Fanbearer is a yes. We could put the cat in. 1/1 lifelink and bomb. Why not? Binding Mummy, whenever another zombie enters, you may tap an artifact or creature. I don't think we have that many zombies. This is a zombie, and this will come back as a zombie if we embalm it.
Oh yeah, I forgot white is zombie.
Yeah, but that's it really. So whatever, we'll put all 3 compulsory rests.
Okay.
Both Gustwalkers. I like Oketcher's Avenger as well.
Okay.
Desert's Hold, yes. Disposal Mummy is 3 mana for a 2/3. When it enters, we exile a card from an opponent's graveyard. It's not bad. We have 35 out of 40. Forsake the Worldly, Exile is an artifact or enchantment, but it has cycling, so we'll probably put it in since we're playing best of one. There is no sideboard here.
Right, okay.
The Aven can get in.
Okay.
And the Supply Caravan, when it enters, if we control a tapped creature, we get a Warrior with Vigilance.
Okay.
Sure.
Renewed Faith?
Renewed Faith gains life. Or we cycle it and gain smaller amount of life. Okay. I guess we do the Disposal Mummy. Now, how many zombies do we have? Possible 1, or definite 1. Possible 2. 3. 3. Definitely not worth it. Okay.
No.
And then looking at our green again, we have the Sidewinder Naga. We have destroyed an artifact. I don't love that. Treasure Library for a basic. There's this Desert. When it enters, it deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. Yeah, but we're 2 colors, so I don't love that. What's Farm? Destroy target attacking or blocking creature.
Ooh.
That probably gets in.
Yeah.
That's a great card. 3 mana.
We don't need the market.
No.
We don't need the market part of the farm.
No.
The farmer's market. Nope. We just need the farm.
But we do need to take these islands out now.
Yeah, we sure do.
14. So, how do we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we do 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the deck.
We did it.
Yeah. What's our deck box? The Hoopu?
I think. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll just take another look through.
Oh, sure.
See if there's another awesome picture.
Okay.
Oh, that guy. He's pretty sweet.
Oh, the On-Crop Crasher? This is a great card, too. All right. All right, so we'll put the On-Crop Crasher as that. Let's go like this, by the way. Our curve is interesting.
Ooh. I don't love that.
Yep. But that's okay.
It's just literally all the green and almost all the white that we have.
Yeah, pretty much. It says we're 3 colors, which we're not, but that's fine. Yeah. Let's try out a first game. That usually makes a blah noise, but it is not doing that this time. That's fine. There it is. Okay. And we are playing.
Ready yet. Now it's ready.
Yeah, we're playing Grismo 17.
They're mysterious and faceless.
All right, so we can play Fanbearer on 1.
Okay.
And then, Exemplar on 2? Anyway, regardless, we have a good hand. Maybe it's Fanbearer Gustwalker. Yeah, I think I can make that work. Ooh, they mulliganed. I didn't even notice. Okay. Ooh, Compulsory Rest. Very nice. Okay. This Fanbearer will absolutely get in for 1. Alright, this just entered tapped. They could have cycled it, but it taps for a green. Okay. They are blue-green. They have a 2-1 with Prowess. So, no attacks available for us. Let's play the Gustwalker. No attacks, and spoilers, we're going to take 2 here. Or more, because it's got Prowess. Is this the one with Jace on it? It is the one with Jace on it. There he is.
That isn't Jace.
Yeah, it's
just a little tiny blob.
Blue creatures spells they cast cost 1 less, and then whenever they cast a creature spell, target creature we control doesn't untap. Okay, great.
Spitting.
Yeah. All right. Well, we drew a second compulsory rest, so we might as well do it.
Got liquid coming out of his little mouth.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's attack for 3. I love that it's only showing it as farm, which is super helpful.
Yeah.
Because the market is 1, irrelevant when it's in our hand, and 2, irrelevant in general in this deck. Because we have literally no way of casting it. A Hooded Brawler. Okay. Our Gustwalker doesn't untap. We drew a Forsake the Worldly to exile an artifact.
Oh.
I wonder what we would use it on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is only 3. It is an instant, but it does make their stuff cheaper. So the thing is, though, then we wouldn't be able to compulsory rest. So let's do this. We'll compulsory rest the Brawler as well. Awesome. Then we can go to combat, attack with the Fan Bearer, and then play the Exemplar, putting the counters on itself. Maybe. Yep. Okay. So yeah, one more turn of them getting their creature spells made cheaper by this, but then we can exile it, which is nice. And we have a way of destroying an attacking or blocking creature at some point. They do have the ability to gain 4 life at some point by sacking their creatures. Quarry Hauler. When it enters, for each kind of counter on a permanent, put another of that kind on it, or remove a kind. Oh, they're killing our Exemplar. Very nicely done. Wow. Okay. We can exile a card from an opponent's graveyard. But let's just exile their Kefnet's permanent.
Yeah.
I would love another land so that we could, like, you know, hit our land drops and stuff all the time. That'd be cool. Because right now we're about to take 4 damage, and I'm not a big fan, because we could have tapped it down. No pun intended on the big fan thing, but we could have tapped it down. Must be nice. I assume they attack here. I don't see why they wouldn't. Counter spell and draw cards. No blocks. Alright, we're at 13. Nice.
There you go.
Alright, well.
You asked.
Yeah, and I got it. Let's do... I guess I don't have to exert the Gustwalker. This is just a 2/3. Alright, so let's go to... What's so funny?
You're like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yep. It's like painting.
Wax on, wax off.
That's right. Alright, so what am I more worried about them bringing back? I assumed... Oh, well. But I clicked the wrong one, because I assumed that the one that was later on would be the... But that's fine. No worries. We'll end our turn. We can use the Fan Bearer and tap their thing. They gain 2 life. Good for you. They're at 16. We end our turn. When they go to combat, we'll tap their Quarry Hauler. Excuse me. There we go. No surprise there. Do they have a post-combat play? They do! It's a 3/4 flyer. Okay. They're gonna be so upset. Okay. Oh my god, that's so rude. Okay, let's go to combat. And attack for 4. Which should put us back in the lead. And we have Farm and Fan Bearer up.
But Market go!
Nope, Market can go to hell. They sack it to gain 2 more life. Okay, so they're up by 1 now. We'll end our turn. No problem. It was worth it. Sure, why not? We'll tap it. Okay, they have 2 cards in hand. They play a Cartouche of Strength, and it fights. It fights the Gustwalker. Okay. Sure. Mouth. We get a hippo. Alright. We'll attack with this mummy. Because why not?
Yeah. Why not?
Because they have a 3-2 with flash. I actually don't care. They can trade. I do not care. Perfect. It leaves room for our 3-3 to not die.
Haha.
So I like it.
And he's badass.
Yeah, it is. That's our turn. They're top decking. It's eerily quiet. Alright, let's do it. What a surprise. We are tapping your quarry hauler. Ooh, an ornery kudu. They put a -1/-1 counter on a creature they control. Usually that's a downside, but this time it's not. Hey, look, that thing that they got rid of on us. Aha! Okay. Let's go to... No, we'll pass. And actually... Interesting. We cannot tap something this time because we're going to use farm to kill the quarry hauler. Let's pass to attackers and see what they do. Just that one. That's even better. I assumed we'd just be taking 3. Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
It's amazing. I love it.
What a beautiful farm.
Nice. Gotcha. But how will we play this market card? We won't.
No.
Draw a card for each creature you control with power 3 or greater. So basically, next turn... Damn it. They stole our Gustwalker. Well, never mind.
Can they see the market and the
Yeah.
feed?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It didn't have an eye. It had like a pyramid, so I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. Just because I was like, maybe by like the end they'll forget and they'll be like scared of these cards that we have in our hand that aren't like real.
So we already used the thing to get rid of Lake Claim, so that's not going to be as helpful. I guess we tap their Kudu. And then they exert Dustwalker, so it's a 3/3 flyer.
No.
I mean, that's fine.
Their own card against us.
Yep. It's an Initiate's Companion. When it deals combat damage to a player, untap target creature or land. Okay. Well, there's an Exemplar of Strength. Damn. It's gonna still have to use it on itself. I don't really have a ton of great options for that ability, unfortunately.
Nope.
Feed will not help us here, nor will an attack.
Market.
Yeah. And Market. Market also doesn't help us here. Okay, so the Gustwalker is no longer exerted, but it's still tapped on their turn. We'll tap the Kudu. Yeah, if they attack with the 3/1, we just block with the Exemplar of Justice. Actually, I might just block with the Hippo, because then the Exemplar can attack and start losing some of those counters and gaining us some life. Yeah, that didn't attack at all. Okay. Well, we have Oketcher's Avenger. That feels pretty good. Interesting. Damn it. I want to use feed here, but I'm not going to, which sucks. We can do some better stuff. Naga Oracle. It enters, they look at the top 3, put any number of them into their graveyard, and the rest back on top of any order. Okay. So they get to, like, sift away some land, basically. They got rid of 2 land. Oh, they put all 3 in. And they have Champion of Wits, which they can eternalize for 7 to make it a 4/4. And when it enters, they can draw 4 cards and discard 2. Before they pass to attackers, I guess I will tap the Kudu again. Gustwalker can get in for 3. Eventually. Oh, they didn't do it. We have Champion of Ronus. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't really need its ability right now to put creatures onto the battlefield because it's from our hand, and we don't have a hand currently.
Nope.
Okay. Right now, we're at a bit of a standoff. But just a bit. Okay, there's the 4/4. That is fine. They draw 4 cards and discard 2. This art is so cool on this thing.
Yeah, it really is.
Love it. Alright, they discard... It's got to be at least 1 land, if not 2, here. They have 11 cards left in their library. That's notable.
Okay. How many do we have?
20.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, yeah. Next turn we can draw 4.
Well, that's because
2,
they have
3,
a whole
and 1
hand
for a
and
turn.
we've got nothing.
Well, because this isn't even our hand.
Yeah.
So yeah. Wow, I was like, they are really deciding on what to discard, and it just ended up being 2 lands. So okay. Deep in the tank, presumably on whether they can attack or not. I guess we just do it, because there's no reason not to. Tap the Kudu, not the Gustwalker, and they just pass. Desert's Hold. Enchanted creature can attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. So do we just put that on the 4/4? Sure. We have to hold off another turn on the feed, because we have not drawn land in a very long time. So, pass, I guess? Okay. Greater Sandworm. We found a new tap target, that's for damn sure.
I don't think that's a worm. I think it's just a boat. It's like a ship horn.
You don't think worms go...
Nope, I don't.
Alright, let's draw 3 cards, shall we? Wow, screw...
Oh, all our lands that we've been missing.
Screw you, Arena. Son of a bitch. What the hell?
Yeah.
What is that garbage? God damn it. I genuinely can't believe that happened. Alright, let's tap the Greater Sandworm instead of the Kudu now. Let's see what you're doing. Exerting our Gustwalker. Okay. So they hit us for 3 in the air, we get a 7. We don't have reach. Okay. And they have another flyer, a 3/2 flyer. With Embalm. And a Defiant Great One. Put 2 -1/-1 counters on. Nice. Awesome. Ah, Cartouche of Strength.
Oh.
+1/+1. And it fights.
Something good.
I mean... So, the biggest amount of power that we can have is 4. No matter what we put this on.
Oh, that thingy?
Actually, hold on. What does this say? Combat damage. Damn it. So let's put it on the hippo.
Okay.
And we'll have it fight the Gust... Oh, the... yeah, it's got to be the Gust Walker.
Okay.
Damn it. I want it to be the Avian Initiate. But they'll just get it back immediately. So yeah, Gust Walker. Okay. They have a 4/5 blocker, so it doesn't even make sense to do any of that stuff. Like, even attacking with this and exerting does nothing. They just block with their 4/5.
Yeah.
We're still tapping the Raider Sandworm, but we are losing this game very quickly. Yep. 3 in the air brings us to 4. Because we can't do anything about it. Another Initiate's Companion.
Yeah,
another land we drew.
Right now. Yeah. Another land?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gone.
Yeah, we got nothing. Okay, pass. Alright, so now they swing out and win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other attackers besides the flyer. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. So I almost just passed 2 attackers without tapping the Greater Sandworm. But yeah, they just swing out here. They're at 14, so even on Crackback, they're not dead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Actually, they'd go to 1? That's pretty damn close. Yeah, they're afraid. Okay.
I mean, they know we have 2 cards, and they don't know what they are.
Sure. Another Ornery
Kudu
Kudu kills this.
Either. I mean...
And then with the ability on the stack, they gain 2 life. Yep. Very good. Very good. Hey, it wasn't a land. We will not control a tapped creature. Okay. We have a blocker. It's not enough, though, because it doesn't block flying. Pass and lose. Alright, so overall, I think this deck is good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. I
Insult
mean,
to injury, huh?
It's just like, it doesn't have to, you know? But it's a sealed, so, you know, you only have what you have.
Yeah. Alright, so listen, I mean, that was, welcome to, you know, playing Magic the Gathering on MTG Arena with Geek for All. We drew a bunch of land when we needed to not draw a bunch of land.
Right. And we didn't draw a bunch of land prior to that when we needed it. So.
Correct, correct. Yeah, drawing 3 cards and having them all be land in the same turn is very disheartening, to say the least.
Right.
But that is this particular video. Obviously, we will be back because there's more games to play with this deck. So we will be back soon with the continuation of this. Please let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. What did you think of the deck that we made? Would you have made decks with a different color? Or just
black and blue.
Yeah, or just different cards from
like
these
we
colors.
Didn't even look at our red, really.
We kind of did. On-Crop Crasher is incredible. Where'd he go? On-Crop Crasher is incredible. Puncturing Blow is good. This guy's cool.
He looks cool.
Net Crop Entangler is fine. But that's kind of it.
Yeah, not stellar.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. So yeah, like I said, we'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. What kind of a deck would you have made? And we will see when we come back next time if we can do a little bit better than last time with this. But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Mimi.
Please feel free to do all that fun YouTube stuff. You can comment down below like we mentioned. You can like this video, you can subscribe and ring the bell so that you'll be notified when all of our videos come out. You can check out our other channels, series, etc. All of that really does help us out a lot. And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.